Nice to meet you. I'm Todan from Astronautas, and I'm a big fan of you. I just saw you last year in Pal Norte,
Oh yeah.
and I really enjoyed your show. I'm a big fan, so I'm pretty excited for being here with you.
Thank you.
So, for the first question, what does coming to Mexico represent for you as a band?
What does coming to Mexico represent for us? It represents, well, it's the first place that we ever played internationally, actually. The first time we ever left the United States. So it represents a warm embrace of our music because the Mexican, if you look at our Spotify listeners, Mexico City, Guadalajara, it's like Mexican cities are the top listeners of our music. So Mexico has always just been a very comfortable place for us. It's always been a place where we felt welcome and appreciated. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that most of your fans here are excited of enjoy to hear the show. So I know that you will have a lot of people here today.
Thank you.
And coming from different musical backgrounds, how do your individual influences complement each other in Paco Versailles?
That's a good question. Well, I think for one, it's what actually creates the style. You know, it's two musical influences, right?
Yeah.
The Paco is Paco de Lucia, the flamenco guitar influence, and then Versailles is Daft Punk and Hair and all the French kind of bands, and that Ryan is very influenced by, you know. So I think for us, I kind of concentrate on how I can utilize this instrument in the music that we're making, you know, and to not make it sound too cliche and typical. But then also I really lean on Ryan for all the things that I don't know. You know what I mean? And I think it's this trust that we have in each other, and each other's crafts, that we don't necessarily have to always be leading. You know, I can sit back and let Ryan do things that I know he's gonna do well, you know, and I'm sure Ryan can sit back and be like, okay, V's got this guitar line, you know, I'm sure he can do something with it. So I think that mutual trust and respect is very important, and that's what makes our music.
Latin audiences are known for their energy and passion. How does that influence your live performances? For at least for the
Yeah. Well, no, it's everything. I mean, when you play a show and the audience is responding to you and making noise and dancing, that's what motivates you to put on a good show. It's completely a back and forth communication through energy. And we played some shows where there was like very little, you know, like maybe like a corporate thing, you know, like a private party or something. And it's weird to play for an audience that isn't passionate and they don't know your music. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we love playing in Mexico, because we know that there's going to be excitement and people are going to give it a chance and they're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. And since you're visited in Tecate Pal Norte, what do you expect for these shows?
You know what, just for starting out this year, we're doing a few things differently. We have a slightly different repertoire. Lights, we have a traveling LD with us. We spend some time coding, you know, to our show. And also, as you can hear right now, French Braids is doing sound check, and he's going to be opening up tonight and tomorrow night. And we just collaborated with him on a song we just released today called In Roma. So I think that's a lot of cool stuff, you know, for a couple of shows in Mexico. Yeah, so I hope everyone can come out.
What does 2026 have in store for Paco Versailles?
You know, we feel like this year is going to be the year that we kind of break out into a bigger scene. So we're going to we want to do basically less shows than we did last year, but make them more impactful and more special.
Yeah.
So we're putting a lot of effort into, as he said, our lighting into the show, making it more of a spectacle, the way we dress, all these things, just tightening everything up. But then also having high quality music, interesting visuals, and just elevating everything. Every year you do music, you want everything to be growing and getting better. So we're always challenging ourselves to be better, basically.
And I know that this is gonna be out maybe for tomorrow or I don't know, but what can we expect for today's show?
Yeah, for today's show, it's just going to be a lot of energy. This is the first show this year, you know, for us. And we're starting out in Guadalajara and then tomorrow in Mexico City. So I think we as a band are very excited to play.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a lot of energy and a lot of love.
I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
you're gonna receive that. What inspired you to learn such distinctive distinctive sounds in your music? Well, like especially flamenco elements.
What inspired us to do that?
Yeah.
You know, it was just inspired by our friendship because we played music together in other bands. And we just always talked about this idea of mixing his style of guitar playing, like flamenco guitar,
Yeah.
but with something more straight ahead, like more dance forward and more poppy, with like lyrics that are more poppy in English, maybe in Spanish too. And so it was really just an idea that we had that was sitting in the back of our minds for a while. And then eventually we had the right avenue to try it out. We had tested it out at a party live and just wrote a couple songs and tested it out, and it went really, really well. And so we just knew instantaneously that we had something very special in our hands, and it's going to be a long road, but like we're going to keep going, just keep writing or playing shows.
And sorry.
It's okay.
If tonight's show had a feeling or emotion, what would you want the audience to take home with them?
A feeling or an emotion.
Yeah.
I would say optimism.
Optimism.
Yeah, that's good.
Optimism, yeah. I think that's what music does well. The music, we're kind of, you know, music is like a bit of a fantasy world. It's like your songs and your sound, and when you're on stage, you're kind of presenting a vision of what's possible. You know what I mean? Everything is heightened. It's like more than reality. And so I think music does that. I think it shows like the best of what we can be in a way. And it gives a lot of people hope, whether it's through just like the feeling they get from beat, or maybe it's a lyric, or maybe it's the sound of a voice and sound of a guitar. So we want people to come away and be like, oh, you know what? There's good things happening in the world right now. In this moment, there's something good happening.
That was my last question, but I don't know if you have some words that you would like to say to the people who's gonna watch this.
Some words?
Yeah.
Yeah, words to
No, I mean, I can just honestly say that we genuinely love Mexico, the Mexican people. We love playing here. And for Paco Versailles, it's really like a home, you know? So every time we come here, it's like coming home.
Yeah.
So I would actually just like to show my gratitude and say thank you to the Mexican fans. Yeah, they're really important for us. Make us feel very special, you know?
Thank you so much, guys, for your time and well, for answering these questions. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hope to see
Thank you for the question.